Good blokes, the Moodies. Here's another good bloke, Matt Moffitt. You're having a look at his album cover that is also into the top 30 and going up the charts. And he's here with us now, running just a touch late, but please welcome in Matt Moffitt and thank you for being here. With the solo single in the album, both in the top 30, after all these years, do you think now, gee, why didn't I turn solo a little earlier than this?
Probably since doing the songs, writing the songs for this one, part of making the By As Little As I Look was discovering where I was probably before writing for the band and what sort of songs I could tackle by myself. So yeah, while doing the album I sort of worked into that.
Miss This Tonight, which is the one we saw a little earlier, where did you write that?
Miss This Tonight was probably the first collaboration that I've ever done with anybody, a guy called Pete Glenister. It was
It's the English guy.
Yeah, right. Pete, who's co-wrote some songs on this album with me and some I wrote myself. Miss This Tonight, though, was the first co-written song I'd done. He had a bit of that written when I met him in England, and we completed that together.
What inspired your completion of it?
Oh, a mixture of things, Donnie. I guess partly being away from Australia for the first time.
A little bit of homesickness?
A little bit of homesickness, friends, specific people, and probably a very good place to start for me because, you know, kicking off an album and writing, exploring the relationship, the writing relationship was something I could relate to at the beginning of the project quite well.
How long were you in the UK? How long were you away from us?
I left after the U2 tour that Matt Finish did, shortly after that, and went away probably 1984, got back before Christmas 85.
So that break, did you need that to break yourself mentally away from being a part of a band and being a solo performer as such? Is that why you did that?
It was, I guess, as I said, in writing the songs for this album, I kind of discovered myself that a lot of the stuff I was writing for Matt Finish was for that lineup. Yeah. And I guess it kind of drew the distinction between songs written for a lineup, more, you know, sort of giving things songs that you would write and feel that you could do yourself. So it was a bit of a learning experience. You know?
Right. You were once described as cautious and paranoid, but you don't come across that way anymore. Is that because of the solo career and the success you're having now?
It's very gratifying, the success, the way it's been received. I mean, you go away to the other side of the world nearly to come back home and say, this is what I've done. But I guess experience, I've had a bit of experience, a bit of water under the bridge.
So you just warm up to the occasion?
In the last year or two, so I feel a bit easier and quite proud of the album too.
Sure.
So get out there and make myself available.
Matt Moffitt was in the band, Matt Finish, for something like 8 years, is that correct?
A bit less than that, but...
that's a long time.
Yeah, we were quite a close lineup.
So now you've been off the road and out of working life for a couple of years.